Boom! Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Well, technically, good afternoon. For me, it's good afternoon. If you're in the UK, good morning. How are all of you doing? Welcome. Welcome to what is going to be probably the biggest watch-along on this channel since we played Dortmund. Perhaps. Right? Did I even... Yeah, I'm sure I did a watch-along for that game. I don't actually remember. Or did I? Did I not? Anyway. I hope all of you are well. This is Newcastle versus Chelsea at St. James's Park. Hopefully, at some point in today's game, St. Reece James's Park. And it's going to be one hell of a fixture. My goodness, this is a big day. It's a big day. I'm nervous. I don't know about you guys. I'm nervous. How are all of you feeling? Let me know. Let me know. But, oh man, what 12 hours I've had. Not too much sleep, I'll be honest. I've barely slept. There was backlash. Managed to get through. I've played some paddle this morning. I've got everything set up. We're ready. Oh, okay. Even the light hasn't had much sleep, it seems like. Don't go out on me. I need you. You're on the job, my friend. Yeah? Don't not show up now. And you know what? I need the light for this one. And don't forget, after this, we're going to have Barcelona Real Madrid. So make sure you guys are here. Newcastle versus Chelsea. We'll finish this game. And then I will do the review. And then straight after, we get set for Barcelona Madrid in the Clásico. Which is a game that I do want to watch, to be fair. I do want to see what happens. And it's going to probably determine La Liga. So we've got a busy day, and then later on there is Liverpool Arsenal. I don't know whether I should cover that one, because normally I'm not really fussed. But if Arsenal lose, it depends on what happens today. It depends on what happens with us. If we don't get a result against Newcastle, I'm not even going to think about Liverpool and Arsenal because there's no point. If we are gonna beat Newcastle, then I will have to consider, because I've got my eye on second place. So we'll see. But I hope all of you are well. How are all of you feeling? Because this is big. This is absolutely massive. There are other games taking place later. We are the super early kickoff today on this bright Sunday. We are midday. I mean, when does that normally happen? But the only reason why they're doing that is because of the other games that are happening today. So you've got midday, Newcastle, Chelsea. Then 2:15, I'm talking UK time here. 2:15, Man United, West Ham, Nottingham Forest, Leicester, Tottenham, Crystal Palace. And then at 4:30 UK, Liverpool, Arsenal. So that's why we are the super early kickoff, because they've had to fit us in one way or another to have exclusive TV time. There's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big game. We'll see how it all turns out. We'll see. I'm going to jump into the lineups very, very shortly. Let me just get things in order. Right. Let's go through the lineups. Just in terms of form, I just want to bring this to everyone's attention. Chelsea have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. We've won our last 5 games in a row, all competitions. We beat Fulham, beat Everton, beat Joe Garden, beat Liverpool, beat Joe Garden. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know, because a loss is in order at some point, isn't it? Like, it just is. I hope it's not today. It cannot be today. It cannot be today. It absolutely cannot be. Newcastle are not in such great form. They drew to Brighton in their last fixture, beat Ipswich, got smashed to Villa, and then they were just winning and winning and winning and winning and winning all the way back until they got knocked out of the FA Cup by Brighton. So it's been a little bit of a while. They've lost one game in the midst of that. They're in not bad form either, to be fair. In terms of the teams, let's go to it. Here are the teams. Newcastle in goal, Nick Pope. Right back, Livramento. They've got Dan Burn, Fabian Schär, and Botman in their defence. Tonali in midfield with Bruno Guimaraes, Jacob Murphy, and then the front line is Harvey Barnes, Anthony Gordon, and up top, of course, Alexander Isak. For Chelsea, it's the same team that played Liverpool. I understand. Sanchez, Caicedo as right back, technically. Chalobah, Colwell, Cucurella, Lavia and Enzo Fernandez. Cole Palmer just in front. Pedro Neto, Madueke, and up top, Nicholas Jackson. Like I said, it's the same team that played Liverpool. I understand the whole concept of not wanting to change what worked in that game, right? And again, as long as it works, technically there's no problem. I'm just cautious and I'm just wary of Reece James not being on the pitch. In a game of a magnitude like this, against Newcastle, I think it's beneficial to have a Reece James there. But again, I can understand from the manager's perspective to not change a winning team. They beat Liverpool convincingly. Keep it. Cool. So the bench for both teams, Dubravka, Lascelles, Wilson, Krath, Osula, Ruddy, Longstaff, Lewis Miley, and Neve. For Chelsea, Tosin, Badiashile, Jorgensen, Sancho, Conference Hall, Reece James, Gusto, Tyreek George, and Achempong. Understandably. And yeah, like some of you are in the chat saying, and I reckon it's heading there, I'll be honest. This is what I'm scared of. I think Reece James is going to get sold. Yeah. I feel it. I do feel it. And I don't like it. I don't like it. Do you know what I mean? That's the issue. That's the issue here. He's the club captain. And he's now turned into, correctly so, as you've said, he's turned into a squad player. Do you know what I mean? That doesn't fit well with me. And I'll tell you why. Because, look, in the long run, Caicedo's not going to be playing right back, is he? Surely not. You know? I don't know. Maybe he comes on later. Maybe he comes on later. We'll see. The good thing about this team, and that resembles the one that beat Liverpool, is that Lavia is starting. And I just hope he stays fit. I just hope he stays fit. Because when Lavia is fit, we have balance. We have absolutely crucial balance. So we'll see. We'll see. 15 minutes to go until kickoff. And oh man, I'm actually nervous. I'm actually nervous. I feel it. I really do. How are all of you feeling? Let me know in the chat. How are all of you feeling? In my eyes, I'm not coming into this. I know some are thinking as long as we don't lose, it's okay. Like, nah, we have to win. We have to win. And why I'm nervous is because we cannot not have Champions League football next season. We can't. We can't. We cannot. We cannot. And at one point where it looked like it was dead, and now it's all back in the open and we can do it. Missing out is not an option. I refuse. I refuse. I don't care. Like the mindset and mentality that's needed here is that the players need to be prepared to die on the pitch. You know what I mean? They have to be ready to die today, if necessary. It's not an option not making Champions League. And I feel like not winning today puts us into a bit of a situation where we have to go to Forest and win before heading off to Poland to play the Conference League final where we have to go and beat Real Betis. And I don't want us to be in that situation to risk anything. Today is the chance to be able to make life easy. For once, can we just make life easy? The problem here is that Newcastle at home can be a problem. So that's what's making me nervous, is that I genuinely don't know what's going to happen today. That's why I've got butterflies. I've got butterflies. And I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Bloody hell. If I was a player, you know, sometimes as a player, it's actually easier. Because once you go over that line, you ain't got time to be nervous. You just got to focus. Well, as a fan, we can't do anything. All we can do here is sit here and hope. So, yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm actually feeling it. Today's going to prove a lot to us as to what we've got up here. Truly, truly. What the players have in their head. What's their mental capacity? I'm looking forward to it. There's a lot of you that are feeling nervous too. Some of you are saying that you're feeling super calm. How? Please, share your secrets. Share your secrets. And a lot of you have seen me for a very long time on here. How the hell have you lot remained calm? You know? What says I feel sick? Ashwagandha. You know what? Ashwagandha might be the tricky, you know. I might need to go and have 2 tablets to calm me down. Hilarious. Big up Steve in the chat as well. 0 expectations because they are kids, because they're young and we don't know what's going to happen. You know what it is? It's the game against Liverpool. The game against Liverpool has given me belief. It actually has. It has. So I'm like, oh my God. You know, I truly believe there's a capability here of going and getting a result. But I just don't know. I just don't know. Like when it really, really matters most and it's on the line, are they going to do it? That's what makes me nervous. That's what makes me nervous. Let's see. Let's see. Let me know your score predictions. Your honest score predictions. Let me know how you see it going down today. Strasbourg, by the way, I see a couple of you mentioning Strasbourg. Strasbourg are a bit in the mud. They bottled it yesterday. Cannot believe they bottled that. Cannot believe it. They lost 2-1. The only issue is that thankfully the others lost too. So Lille lost, Lyon lost, which means that the race to Champions League goes to the final day. But it's a little bit out of their hands. They need to hope that results go their way, which is now looking a little bit... I'm not so sure if that's going to happen. They're going to need 2 results to go their way. So my honest outlook on it now, I don't think Strasbourg will play Champions League. Which means Chelsea haven't got to do a bloody thing. Or Blue Co haven't got to do a thing. I reckon they might play Europa League. I think Strasbourg might make Europa. And then I think Chelsea will make... Well, I say... Well, we can make Champions League. It depends on today. Win today, Champions League is in the pocket, I reckon. I reckon it's there. If we win today, we're that close. We're that close now. Are we going to do it, though? Your predictions. 3-1, 3-2, 2-2, 4-2 Newcastle. Oh, is that a Geordie? 4-2, 2-1, 1-1. Oh, there's a few of you that are a little bit unsure. 1-1, 2-1. It's all a little tight. 1, 3-2 Chelsea, 2-1 Chelsea. Okay. There's a few more Chelsea results coming in now. 3-1 to the Toon. 2-2, 3-2, 3-2 Chelsea. Bloody hell. Yeah, I think one thing we can agree. Everyone believes it's going to be super tight. It's going to be tight. It's like I said yesterday. My honest prediction, you know, my head logically still tells me, of course, look, Newcastle at St. James's Park is almost a write-off. But at the same time, my heart's telling me we're going to go there and win 2-1 or 3-2. I reckon 2-1. I think it's going to be tighter than what some people think. I don't think there's too many goals in it. 3-2 is plausible, don't get me wrong, but they're going to be crazy goals, all, you know, left, right, and centre. I'm not so sure. Because Newcastle are competing for the same thing as us. So I'm going 2-1 as well. I'm going 2-1 Chelsea. Oh, that would be big. That would be massive. That would be huge. That would be huge. We'll see. We'll see. We got 9 minutes until kickoff. Oh boy, I just hope we don't bottle it. You know, I just hope we don't flipping bottle it. There's a part of me that's just going, please don't just throw it away. Like I know we're also capable of. I believe we're capable of winning. But I know we are capable of bottling this hard. We can't have that. We cannot have that. That's what makes me worried. You know, I'm nervous and excited at the same time about knowing we've got what it takes to go there and win if we're serious. And then I'm also nervous and scared of throwing it away. I'm in those two minds. I'm like, please, flipping, be serious, be disciplined, be focused, don't be stupid. Don't make any stupid mistakes like I know we have done this season. I want us to get a replica of the Liverpool game. If we get a replica of the Liverpool game, we are in a very good place. Yeah? In a fantastic place. If we don't, let us pray. Simple as that. Let us pray. And yeah, perhaps Damak are the lucky charm here. Yeah? Return of Damak. Maybe they're the ones that are gonna give us that little bit of spice, should we say? Yeah, a little bit of seasoning, a little bit of salt and pepper. Yeah, a little bit of garnish. You know, there's a dab of parsley and parmesan. Maybe that's the Damak touch. We'll see. We'll see. We can only just sit here and hope. You know, we can. But we also have to be wary. Newcastle at St. James's. I said this. I believe Newcastle at St. James's will be harder than playing Liverpool at the Bridge. So let's see. Let us pray. Let us see. Come on, you Blues. You know, yesterday we tried to big up the cherries. The cherries absolutely failed. The cherries were sour, expired, out of date, inedible, and just plain disgusting. Today, we are not having cherries. Today, we are not having anything. We're too nervous to eat. We are not eating. We are just going out there and performing. So, please. Please. Let's get the job done. Let's get the job done. And today, look, I'm going to give you guys a warning. You're going to see me emotional. I can't help it. You're not going to see me sitting here all controlled. You're going to get me going up and down, screaming all sorts. Because I demand perfection today. I demand no mistakes. I demand no stupidness. None. There's no room for it. If I get that today, I'm kicking off. Simple as that. I'm kicking off. So, In advance, I apologize for what you might witness. You know what I mean? I apologize. I am holding these players to a high standard today. I am not flipping... Yeah, I'm not going to sugarcoat. This is the biggest game of the season, easily. Yes, I agree. And you know what? For both clubs, this is why it's a big deal. It's for both clubs. Even for Newcastle, this is huge. If they lose, they're in a bit of a pickle. We're competing for the same thing. It's a final. The only problem is we got to go there and do it in front of their fans at their gaff. There's the Newcastle tifo, much better than the Arsenal shower curtain. Actually, much better. Look at Arsenal's fans. Arsenal, bloody hell! How dare I? How dare I? I'm sorry, Geordies. I've disrespected you there. Look at the Geordies. Look at the Newcastle fans. Very nice presentation from them. They got a massive banner that says "Get into them." You see, they're telling their players to get into us. Get into us. Stick me in that dressing room for 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. I need 5 minutes with the Chelsea team. Stick me in the dressing room. That's all. If I'm in the tunnel right now, I'm telling all the lads, look at that. Yeah? Are you going to let them do that to you? You're going to let them say that and then get away with it? I need everyone to be prepared to die today. Yeah? If you're not prepared to die, you ain't playing. Simple. Who's ready to die today? Yeah? We will reconvene and meet each other in heaven. But if someone dies, they die. Listen, if he dies, he dies. I need a Rocky IV speech. Yeah? Simple as that. It's going to be a raucous crowd. Because Newcastle, their fans, they're loud. Geordies, when they're on it, they're on it. They're on it. And that's why I do like them. I do like them for that. This is calling for a jihad. Yes! A Chelsea jihad. You know what I mean? Unreal. Unreal. Oh, big up to Steve. Much appreciated. Shout out to all the Chelsea Brits that are in attendance right now with Steve on the big screen. I hope all of you are well. Absolutely have it large. And have one on me. Steve, get around for everyone, please. For everyone. Yeah, and I've said that myself. So Steve's going to hate me for that. Big up to everyone. And I hope you're well. And hopefully Chelsea get us all 3 points. Players are coming out onto the pitch. Let's do this. Let's flipping do this. Come on. You know what? I've not even got the volume up of the game and I can already hear the Newcastle fans. They're already loud. I don't even need to have the volume high for me to know and hear already. This is going to be difficult. Look, it's going to be important for Chelsea, I think, to contain the first 15, 20 minutes. Right? No stupidness in that time. And I don't mean control the ball. Right? I don't mean that. Big up to you, Steve. I don't mean that. I mean, similarly to the Liverpool game, we need to be disciplined. We need to be concise. We need to be contained. We need to let them suffocate, struggle, right? In the same way Liverpool did. Liverpool didn't really do much, you know? But every time we got the ball, we were stinging them. Now, to be fair, against Liverpool, we had a bright start, super bright start. Couple of minutes, boom, 1-0. If we can get something similar today, that's going to set the tone so well. So well. But we shouldn't be aiming to control the ball. We should be aiming to control the game. There's a difference. Because Newcastle have to come out and play too. So, let's see. Where are our fans sitting? You see, okay, so at Newcastle, at St. James's Park, it's a little bit of a situation. There's one stand at St. James's which is higher than the others. You might notice. Our fans are at the very top. They're in the sky, basically. You won't see them or hear them today. No chance. You will not hear them or see them. I know St. James's Park, even to get up there, you got to have good cardio. If you ain't got good cardio and you can't get the lift, you ain't getting up there. So, St. James's Park is a bit of a pickle. For the away fans, it's a pickle. They stick you in the sky and no one hears or sees you. No one hears from you. That's why even for the players, it might feel a little bit more intimidating. Similarly to what they do at the new camp. At the new camp, they stick the away fans in the sky. So you don't see them. Okay, we're going to get the timer all set. Come on, you Blues. Come on, the Chelsea. There's Eddie Howe. We're ready for kickoff. Eddie Howe, who apparently is being rumoured of a move away as Newcastle are looking at Xavi. That's the rumour mill. I don't know if that's legit. If that's true, God knows. I don't think that's such a wise move. Xavi, for me, not what Newcastle should be aspiring to go and get. Right, Cole Palmer will kick us off. And we go. Typical. Let me... All right, okay. As I'm fixing the timer, bright start. Bright start, corner. Corner Chelsea, let's do this. Lads, 1-0. Please, imagine. Edward, thank you very much for your super chat, mate. I have a good feeling we're going to win today. Come on, you Blues. I hope you're right, my friend. I hope you're right. No. Xavi Hernandez, not Xabi. Enzo Fernandez to take. Ball in. Cleared. Ball in again. Keeper. He keeps it on. Okay, guys. Discipline. No stupidness. No craziness. No stupid antics. Ball over the top. Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon's beating Caicedo. Oh my God. Don't give a pen. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. I'm flipping now already. I can't. Oh no, I can't go through the motions. No. Oh, you're kidding me. You are flipping kidding me. No, you're not serious. You're not serious. Oh my God. Flipping hell, man. Flip. Shit. Can't believe it. I asked for a top start and we get that. I asked for a top start and that's... We got absolutely cooked. Absolutely cooked there. And I was already worried about giving away the penalty. It's Lavia who gives the ball away. I mean, unbelievable. You couldn't write it. Fantastic dummy. He's onside. That's Caicedo, poor marking. Caicedo. Oh my God. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. That's poor. Levi Cole and Chalobah picked up on one man and no one's picked up on Tonali and he's tapped it in 1-0. That's the worst start we could have had. That's the worst start. You know what's mad? Against Liverpool, when we scored early, I said sometimes it can be a bad thing when you score too early. It can come back to bite you. Well, today I'm hoping the opposite is the case here. Bloody hell. Newcastle have full control so far. Full control. Look at the way they won the ball. Unbelievable. All right. Chelsea throw. But also, did you see the way Gordon just got in ahead of Caicedo? There's still a very long way to go. That's the only one little good thing that might be the case is that there's a very long way to go. You know? As it stands, Newcastle are into third and we're in fifth with Villa. And God help us. That was very, very soft of us. Very soft start. Very. Very. What I don't get is at the bare minimum, how is Tonali by himself? Because Caicedo's been absolutely cooked by Gordon, and then he's not picking up his marker. Or he's not picking up who he should be marking. He is the marker. Newcastle have a player down here. That Joe Linton, who's obviously out for the rest of the season, him and his missus with classic retro Newcastle shirts. Newcastle Brownell. I respect that, you know. I actually respect that. Imagine one of our lot out for the season in the stands wearing autoglass. I'd respect it. You see now, look, I guarantee, and this is why we better flipping get ourselves back into this game. We better get ourselves back into this game because I guarantee if it stays like this, there's going to be a massive, massive debate and talking point as to what should have happened on that right-hand side, that right back. 100%. And I said this. I think, for me, Reece James needed to start this game. Even if we beat Liverpool. This is why, okay, I get you don't want to change the winning team. But for this fixture, now, some would argue Reece James might have been cooked by Gordon as well. I think Reece James would have been a bit prepared. I don't think he would have let Gordon run past him. He would have been so far forward. I think Reece James would have read that situation a bit better. But I think even Reece James wouldn't have let Tonali be by himself in that manner. And if he did, then I would have cooked Reece James if that was the case. But anyway, hindsight is 20/20. Ifs, buts and maybes. I genuinely don't know. But what I will say is that was unacceptable to begin with. Unacceptable. Lavia gave the ball very cheaply, but in the midst of that, you can see the ball's been given away. Caicedo had all the time to get himself into position to make sure that he's marking, and he let Tonali go. Way too easy, and he's looking at him. You can see your centre-backs are occupied, and there's a player coming in behind. Chalobah doesn't know what's going on behind him. You need to step in. It's been a poor start. Really poor start. 8 minutes in, 1-0 Newcastle. Let us pray. See, the problem, there's something here as well that we have to pay attention to. See, against Liverpool, when you decide to invert Caicedo and you add numbers to the midfield, against Liverpool, it makes sense. There's a lot of what Liverpool do that goes through their midfield. If you shut that down, you've shut down a lot. With Newcastle, on their day, they're multifaceted. It's not even, their midfield isn't their strongest area of the pitch. There's a lot that they do down their flanks. There's a lot that they do direct. They go straight to Isak. Oh, here they go again. Here they go again. Flipping hell. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, good block. Levi Colwell? Yeah, Levi Colwell. Rostislav, thank you very much, saying, calm down, guys. It's the 8th minute and Newcastle aren't playing good either. We can still come back, believe. Newcastle not playing well? Are you all right, mate? They've been perfect up until now. 10 minutes, Newcastle have been flawless. In the same way we were flawless against Liverpool. But I do agree on one thing, it's still very early. Anything can happen. But we've got to wake up. Because right now, we're not awake. We're under so much pressure, it's stupid. And if you allow, this is why, look, if you allow Newcastle in so easily, at home, they will punish you. I'm all for not having most of the ball. But you got to be tight. You got to be defending well, man. You got to frustrate them. And then try and hit the counter. Here goes Gordon again. Oh my God, it's too easy. It's too easy. It's too easy. It's too easy. Break him! Flip him, break him! They was letting him through. What do you want to do? Give him a drink? Get him dinner? Knife and fork? Yeah, get him a champagne with that as well. What are we doing, man? Ian, thank you very much for your super chat, mate, saying 3-0 loss incoming. I can't lie, so far it feels like it. So far it feels like it. Here come Newcastle again. We're not tight at all. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sanchez to the rescue. Flipping out. We're not tight at all. Defensively, we're a mess. We're a mess. No one's tight. No one's tight to their front line. No one's tight to their flanks. Each side of their flanks are getting the ball and cutting inside super easily. They're gliding past us with ease. Bloody hell. Riaz, thank you very much for your super chat, my friend. We look like deers in a headlight. Couldn't have said it better. You couldn't have said it better. So far, we look lost. Lavia. Colwell. Little 1-2. Here come the tune again. Ball in. Oh my God. He's getting a shot in. How is he getting a shot in? How is he getting that shot in? How is Bruno getting the time to touch it down with his chest and get a shot in when you can see where the ball is and you're all close to him? Look, we're ball watching. We're ball watching. Evolution 22, thank you, mate, saying, I want to believe we can get a result, but still think those Ipswich and Brentford results cost us. Don't deserve Champions League football with results like that. We have a chance to rectify. But this is it. You have to show up today. There is no, no, we'll wait till United. No, it's today. Go and get it or die. One of them. Here's Lavia, Cucurella. Can we finally get something? 13 and a half minutes in. Can we wake up? Caicedo. Been a poor start. Been a poor start. Chalobah. Neto. King Javi, thank you for your super chat, my friend. Defensive structure doesn't exist with Enzo's system. The thing is, it did against Liverpool. We're not seeing it today, though, so far. Correa. We've gone all the way back. Colwell to Sanchez. All long. Jackson manhandled. Here's Tonali. Riaz, thank you very much. Saying finally in the 14th minute we're holding position. Lavia tried to go in. Oh, they're in between the lines. Here they go again. Here they go again. We're not tight at all. Again, we're not tight at all. We're not tight at all. We're not tight at all. Good block of Correa. We're letting them in. We're just letting them in. That's what I don't like. We're just letting them in. Rostislav, thank you, my friend. This also shows we lack experience. The team needs to calm down. I remember a cup final against Liverpool where Silva went down for like 5 minutes so the team would calm down. That's what we're missing. That's always been the missing ingredient. If we had that, we'd get through sticky situations so much more easier. Oak9X, thank you for your super chat as well, my friend. Hate to be that guy, but 1 billion, Younes, 1 billion. It's not good, is it? Newcastle are playing so much more dynamic. He's offside, no? Oh, no, he isn't. All right, Chalobah's won that. Newcastle seems so much more disciplined. So much more controlled. It looks like when they've got the ball, they know exactly where it's going. Their movement is concise. We look like headless chickens so far. So far. We got to wake up. We got to wake up, man. Look at that. Sanchez gives it straight away. Oh! On the edge of the box. Look at the 1-2s. Isak. Cucurella steps in. Bloody hell. Drezian, thank you very much, my friend. Why does Jackson always see a long ball come in and he runs behind the defender to wait or pray the defender misses the ball so he can get onto it? Yeah, it always looks like he's trying to just find the run instead of actually getting involved. Go on. Don't fluff this up. He's fluffed it. That's a poor first touch from Jackson. Poor. But he's got around. Has he got around? No one there. He's crossed it. Try not to speak. See, look at Newcastle. Look at the way they've turned us there. Look at that. The one-on-one here with Enzo, and it's a free kick to Newcastle. He's been super. Oh, flipping it. We're getting turned over so easily here. So easily. Newcastle, they look so calm. Do you see, even in moments of pressure, they look so calm. They get the ball. They know exactly where to turn, where to go, no wasting time. Disciplined. Very disciplined. And we've just, we've gone doolally. Completely doolally. Right, a long free kick, a long outswinger into the box. I feel like it's going to be for Newcastle. Gone back post. He's won the header. He's flipping won the header. Look, it's a free shot. It's a free shot from Isak. It's a free shot. How are you not marking Isak? Look, he's been left alone. Are you guys blind? I don't understand how Maresca isn't on the touchline losing his head at this moment. I don't know. I don't know. We are struggling. All right, quick one then turn. Jackson. Madueke. Ball in. Touch. Shoot. Palmer with a shot. Unlucky. And again. Oh, corner ball. All right, finally. Flippingly. All right. Just need to work the keeper now, man. Just try to start shooting. Put some pressure on them. We've gone short. Ball in. Pope catches. A poor corner. See, we're in a situation now, I'm going to be real. We could not go 2-0 down. If we go 2-0 down, it's a wrap. Oh my God, what a ball. Oh my God, Sanchez to the rescue there. Do you see what we're allowing? See what we're allowing? This is unacceptable. This is just, we're asleep. We are asleep, bruv. We are playing on morphine. Honestly. These lot have been drugged up or something. This is just unacceptable. We're in a coma. Caicedo. Someone give him an option. Flipping hell. All of you are just up there waiting for the ball to come to you or what? Lavia. We're not moving. Move! Bloody hell. Oak9X, thank you for your super chat. Agree with your lineup. Why didn't we do that? That's just me. I understand you don't want to change a winning team, but you got to look at who you're playing. You know? Correa, all the way back to Sanchez. He's flipping. What are you doing? I don't know what to say. Holy shit, I don't know what to say. Jackson. Corner ball, unlucky. To be fair, he's asking for someone to cut into the box a little earlier, and he's got a point. He's got a point there. This goes hand in hand with the whole "we're sleeping" narrative right now. We look like we're playing on morphine. Our reaction time is so slow, it's crazy. You know? Are we all smoking in the dressing room or something? Herbal essences. I don't know. But Sanchez clearly has, because the passes he's already made is criminal. Twice, the ball's gone straight to Liverpool, and it's only been 23 minutes. Corner ball. On the volley. A half volley. Caicedo. Did I say Liverpool? I've lost my head. I'll be real. My head's gone. My head's gone. What did I say Liverpool? I don't even know what I'm saying. Newcastle. The Newcastle. I don't even know what did I say Liverpool for. That Sanchez pass triggered me. I'm not gonna lie, that pass triggered me. I was like, what the hell are you doing? You know? I told you guys before the game started, you're gonna get me at my best today. Free kick, Newcastle. I wish we were playing Liverpool. Dan Burn, what an absolute unit. Free kick Newcastle in their own half. Over the top. Header back in. Oh my God, we're getting twisted. We are getting absolutely twisted. Look at the space. We're just letting them in again. We're just letting them in. You're just letting them in. What the break his legs, for goodness sake. What are we doing? How is Ashley Barnes getting that off? I don't know. How that's made its way through everyone, I don't know. King Javi, thank you for your super chat. The size of their backline crossing is pointless. The size of their backline. Don't get what you mean there. Ashley Barnes, flipping hell, Ashley. My head's gone, guys. My head's gone. Harvey Barnes. Andy Carroll. Andy Carroll. Screw it. Alan Shearer. Flipping it. You might as well get them on as well and get a goal at this point. Ashley Barnes. What the hell am I saying? Flipping hell, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Right, here come Chelsea. Can we do something? Flipping hell. Oh my God. Someone's gone out for a throw. End the stream, Dave, yeah? End the stream. Looks like I'm on morphine as well. I'm not, I promise. What I will say is I've had lack of sleep. Maybe the players have had lack of sleep. You know? All over the top. Tries to find Madueke. Too predictable. Ashley Barnes, you know. Flipping. Wow. Wow. How the hell did he enter my head? How did Ashley Barnes enter my head? 28 minutes approaching. Newcastle 1. Chelsea 0. We've not done anything yet. Newcastle though. Caicedo whacked that one out for a throw. There's Livramento. Ex-Cobham. We need an equalizer. We need an equalizer. Look at that, man. Gordon pressing Sanchez. Sanchez goes long. Newcastle have so much control. They know exactly what they're doing. They look well drilled, very well drilled. Every pass, every movement is accurate. They're not making mistakes. Drezian, thank you very much, my friend. Someone slap Maresco in their shiny head, please, geez. I hope that reaches him. Quite a way. Goodbye to Newcastle. It might arrive tomorrow. That's still on. That's still on. Here's Isak. Lavia intercepts. Palmer. Go on, Palmer. Cutting back. Why are you cutting back? All right, he's gone to Cucurella. We look lost. We look like we don't know what we're doing. Palmer into the box, straight to the keeper. We look like we ain't got a clue. Howder 88, thank you very much. Do you think it is too hot in Newcastle for Cole Palmer? He looks a little melted. No, it's not even Cole Palmer here. In fact, the most energy so far has been Cole Palmer. I'm asking players to move. Cole Palmer's the one moving. That's it. Here's Enzo, Lavia. No, everyone's static. Everyone's static. Everyone's ball watching. Brilliant. Brilliant. The three bodies that are in the middle, right? There's Jackson, Enzo, and Palmer. And there's about 6 Newcastle players that are all cramming themselves compact around them. You ain't getting in. Well, if that's the case, move out of it. Come closer. Link up. They're all just like this. And look, there's the space in midfield. Here come Newcastle. All the space in the world. Here's Anthony Gordon. Here's Anthony Gordon. Again, on the edge of the box. No one's coming close. No one's coming close. And it's luckily gone out for a goal kick. We are giving them so much freedom. It's criminal. Oak 9X, again, thank you very much, saying, honest, do we really want Champions League with these performances? This is why I say, look, absolutely qualify for Champions League. But then the transfer window this summer will reveal everything. It has to be a serious window. The free kick to who? Yellow card, Jackson. Oh, okay. Oh my God, Jackson, what the hell are you doing? Oh my goodness. Oh, you are not serious. You are not serious. Nah, I hope VAR are asleep. I hope VAR are sleeping. Please, VAR, please be asleep. Please be asleep. He's proper elbowed him in the head. He's just gone wallop. He's literally just gone smack. He's looking at him. He's looked at him and gone boom. You idiot. You clown. I hope VAR are sleeping. Oh no, oh no, oh no, no. All right, I hope VAR don't know the rules. Please, VAR, don't know. Please. Oh, oh my God. 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 You absolute wally. Oh no. They're going to tell the ref to go to the screen. I'm pretty sure. They're going to tell him to go to the screen. He's going to go to the screen. Jackson is an absolute... I can't believe. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. Jackson. He's going to send him off. He's going to send him off. He's looked at him. He's looked at him. He's looked at him and gone smack. He's going to send him off. You prick! You are a prick, Jackson. Yeah? I'm going to say that. You're a prick, man. Flipping hell. Game's gone. Game's gone, ladies and gentlemen. It's gone. You idiot, man. Get off the pitch. Get off the pitch, man. Piss off, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Costing the team like that. Costing the team. Nah, man, nah. Riaz, thank you very much. This is one of those games Jose would make a change in the first half. Mate, it's done. Now it's finished. Now it's finished. Rostislav, thank you very much. What an idiot. Honestly, what the hell was Jackson thinking? There is no way we're drawing this one, let alone winning. Yeah, now it's in the mud. Now the whole thing's in the mud. Because this guy hasn't got a flipping brain. He's got cardboard in his head. He's got cardboard. You've just possibly cost Chelsea Champions League football. Let everyone down. You let everyone down. Soon. Oh my God, I thought that was 2-0. I thought that was 2-0. I thought that was 2-0. And now we might as well just relax. We might as well just relax. Just chill. We're down to 10 men, guys. We're down to 10 men. We were giving them space anyway. Now they've got even more space. They've got even more room. And we ain't got a striker. Brilliant. Brilliant. The problem is, look, for anyone even trying to debate that red card, the problem is, at least, if he's looking at the ball and he's gone up and he's done that, at least, yeah, I wouldn't be blaming him. It can happen. Sometimes that can happen. Keep your arms down, but sometimes that can happen. He's looked at him. He's looked at him in the face and gone, boom. Are you insane? Are you mad? And you're 1-0 down. JHS, thank you very much. We lost the game before the red came. It's done. This has confirmed it. Now this is just done. Done. We need a miracle now. Miracle. Absolute idiot, man. He's an idiot. Can't believe you can't be that dense, bruv. You cannot be that dense. You're losing 1-0 to Newcastle. You decide to go and elbow someone in the head deliberately. And you're the only striker. Unflipping believable, man. By the way, straight red. That's him done for the season then. My head's gone because now I believe Champions League's gone out the door. It's gone. We're going to need a miracle here now. We ain't got a recognised striker for the rest of the season. We're going to have to makeshift. We're going to have to makeshift against United and against Forest. And we're going to have to try and come back from this 10 men, with 10 men. It's an absolute myth. It's an absolute myth. Naval, thank you very much. Sell Jackson. Him don't care. He's thrown the game. He's cost us Europe. Get him out of the club. Don't give a shit. Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Had enough of him. Drajan, thank you very much. To be honest, even with Jackson on the pitch, we didn't have a striker. These are the players they bought at the club. To an extent, you're right. To an extent, you're right. Unbelievable. I can't believe. I cannot believe. I was not expecting that. I knew there might be a problem in quality. I know there might have been, you know, some mistakes. But that is unforgivable. That is actually unforgivable. For me, I'm selling him for that. You are gone. You've jeopardized the football club. You've shown you don't care. That's what I'm told here. You don't care. You do not have the mental capacity to know what an error, a mistake. It's not a mistake. You can't look at someone and elbow him in the face deliberately and then tell me that's a mistake. And you're 1-0 down and you know you have to get a result and you know that can be a red card and you're going to let your entire team down, your club down. That's not, you can't tell me that's a mistake. That's not something you can just go, oh, it's all right, don't do it again. No, 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 no. Gordon, Chalobah, Neto. Unbelievable, man. Musa Mohammed, thank you very much. Just sell this donkey already. Thank you for the super chat. Hunter Thompson, screw these sporting directors who have made us rely on a bozo like Jackson. Crazy, isn't it? Andreas, will be better without him the next games. He doesn't have a brain. It was the same playing with or without him today. He was non-existent. You know what? To an extent, you're probably right. You're probably right. Corner ball Newcastle on the brink of half-time. They've got so much room now, it's stupid. Fair play Chalobah for making that tackle. I feel like I'm walking to the guillotine. You know what I mean? I feel like it's inevitable what's going to happen now. Genuinely. We need God's intervention at this point. That's the only way. Easy header for Burn. Straight to Sanchez, though. Oak9X, thank you for your super chat. Not even Muslim, but inshallah, he F's off next year. That's a sellable offense. You know, sackable? Nah, that's a sellable offense. What he's done there. Man. To let it go like this is disgusting. That hurts. To let it go like this, in this way, that's sometimes when it doesn't work and you tried your best and, you know, the other team is a bit better and that's it, on a footballing level, you can accept it. When you let it go like that, you've just thrown it in the bin yourself. So stupidly, my goodness, man. Omsib, thank you for your super chat. Yes, the players are asleep, but based on this game is the tactics. Players are clueless. We are so one-dimensional. I could see it 1,000 miles away. I agree. James should have started. You see, that's a debate in and of itself on a footballing level. And then you get what Jackson's done. It's clouded everything. It's put a nail in the coffin. It's put a nail in the coffin. A nail that you cannot get out. Not even like you can reopen the coffin. Like, it's done. It's sealed. It's finished. Like, good luck. Like I said, you need God's intervention at this point. We need God himself to, I don't know, block Newcastle from moving. There's no other way. We're getting a result here. Look at that. It's so easy. They're mingling around. So simple. Well, then again, they've got all the room in the world now, haven't they? Kemar Robinson, thank you very much, saying it's the hope that kills you, because we already wrote this game off weeks ago. Believing we're back because we beat a Liverpool team on vacation is crazy. To be fair, they did feel the strongest team. I'm not going to deny that. But this result has been written off now for completely different reasons to what we initially expected. Do you know what I mean? Jimmy Kudo, thank you for your super chat. As a neutral, I wanted a great game. What a shame. Yeah, he's wrecked that even for the neutrals. Even for the neutrals. Now, a Naval Nation, we need a serious review of Jackson after the game. He's lazy, he ain't bothered. Crap footballer, joke ownership. Let's loan our backups. For what reasons? What was the need if that's the case? Don't buy him. The fact we even relied on him as our number one is criminal. But that's where I was thinking, okay, look, we get Champions League. That's something we have to rectify in the summer. There's no ifs, buts, or maybes. And now, I mean, we are in the mud at this point. Madueke? There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Goal kick. Leon Watkins, member. Thank you very much, my friend. What show? We better get a striker in the summer. We need more than that now. The problem is now, even without Champions League football, oh my God. We needed it. Inmate 161. Clough would have thumped Jackson and dragged him down the tunnel by his ears. Mate, Clough would have killed him. Clough would have killed him. Juno, thank you for your super chat. Get me a proper striker this summer, please. And Stunner 1992 saying we deserve to lose. When you play CDMs at right back, then you deserve to lose. Moises doesn't have the burst of pace for that position. 2 right backs on the bench. Against Newcastle for this? Yeah, I agree. I agree. And the problem is, going and getting a striker, you put yourself in a position and you get Champions League football, you give yourself leverage. But we needed this. After what we've spent, we needed Champions League football. The last remaining hope in order to get some sort of credibility so then we can attract at least top players. Jackson goes and elbows someone in the head thinking he's a flipping UFC fighter now. Dante, thank you very much, saying the owners are to blame as well. They think we can compete without a proper striker and instead buy 18-year-olds. Of course, look, at the baseline, the damage was done by the owners flipping from the beginning. We get that. There's a chance here to rectify. Get Champions League football. And we've thrown it away in a way that is disgusting. You get, you know, this is what you get, isn't it? Neto's won the corner. Fair play. Drezian again, thank you for your super chat. The way we're playing, it's like we were the ones that won the league and came here drunk on game day. They put us through so much. We're playing like that. BA, I still blame the UK government for this. 100%. I mean, that's the baseline. That's the pure baseline. BK, Mark Yu is 100% to play United and Forest. Of course he is. But now relying on an 18-year-old like that who's just come back from a long-term injury, right? If we play him, he'll probably get injured again. He'll probably break. That's what we're relying on. Ball in. Straight to Pope. There's 6 minutes of added time. We're already 4 minutes in. I can't believe what Jackson's done. I cannot believe it. My head doesn't want to compute it. It actually doesn't. He's gone full Judas. He's actually gone full Judas on us. Jackson's pulled off a heel turn. Fully. Do you know what I mean? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The ramifications from this, the repercussions are so huge. Free kick Newcastle. As we approach half-time, there's less than a minute left to play. All in. And goal kick. Bloody hell. My head's cooking. My head's cooking, bro. Oh, stick me in that dressing room. Stick me in that dressing room. Oh my God. I'm sending... Oh, mate. Do you guys remember? Hang on, let me just do something real quick, yeah? Let me sort the timer out. Because sometimes it has a flipping mind of its own. There we are. Do you guys remember? Why are you not complaining to the ref? Get in the tunnel. Get in the tunnel. Get in the tunnel. Do you remember what Sir Alex Ferguson done to Jaap Stam? Let me know. Do you remember what Alex Ferguson done to Jaap Stam? Let me know if you guys know. Navid, thank you very much. Now Strasbourg and Chelsea might not get Champions League. Yeah, possibility now. Big possibility. Yeah. I need that. I need that. ASAP. I need Jackson to get stamped. That's what I need. Sean Ludwig, thank you very much, saying nobody better sit with him at lunch. Silent treatment. Mate, there is no lunch. You're gone. You're working from home. You ain't coming in. Problem is, what's his contract? How many years has he got left? About 60,000. Naval Nation, thank you very much, saying I knew this would happen. 12 p.m. games we ain't good at. I would say to Jackson at halftime, you're finished here. You're done. You can't do the basics. It's not even that. We're not even talking on a footballing level. We knew there was footballing problems. Robati, Rahman, thank you for the super chat. Red too harsh for Jackson? Hell no. That's the clearest red you could find. Clearest red. Kashmiri Blue, thank you very much, saying Younes, the tactics are wrong. Baldeska leave. You see, this is what I'm saying. That was a debate in and of itself already, right? Already. This has now cost us any chance of a comeback, which has cost us points, which will cost us Champions League football, which will cost us going into the window, which will cost us... The ripple effect is so mad, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Who wants to hear what the other lads are saying? Hang on, let me see if I can get this set up. See if I can. I've got a call coming in. We'll see what the other guys are saying. If I can just get the settings right. Roshan, thank you very much, saying the fact that we loaned out Broja and Santos. To be fair, I wouldn't expect Broja to make much of a difference here, I'll be real. If Santos, yeah. Calvin, if Chelsea miss Champions League, does Palmer go? God knows. At a point where Champions League looked like it was dead, and then we get ourselves back into it, right? And it's alive. And then we throw it away like this, is unforgivable. For me, it's unforgivable. Right.
And with Nottingham Forest at the City Ground, with the Tifo, with the fireworks, Harry Jordan, their immense pressure now, Champions League. And what does this all go back to? Transfer windows, bro. The transfer windows. There you go. Bingo. Bob's your uncle. Because if you had another striker in this would not be a problem. It would be a problem today, but it wouldn't be a problem subbing the other senior striker. You'd think that a team is challenging for things would have at least
Socket Prim, thank you very much. Rajib, thank you for the super chat. Alhamdulillah, hope you're well, Younes, but I called it before. Since the dip off form, Champions League football not happening, and Jackson, I don't see us coming back.
How do we draw this? We have to commit with 10 men.
Lads.
To do more against a physical team. And then, even if we do commit bodies forward, we have to be clinical. And then, they can hit us on transition.
Wait, we're caught out. There's too much space. There was already too much space with 11 men on the pitch. And then Jackson throws...
So much space. So much.
Listen, I just said, look, as far as I'm concerned, Jackson needs to be Yap stamped. Simple. Yap stamped. Yap Stam showed up to training and got told, listen, you've got a flight waiting for you. You don't belong here anymore. Like, simple. That was deliberate. That red card was deliberate. Man, he looked at him. He looked at him and then elbowed him.
Why would he think that was a good idea? In a new age, VAR, they can go back and see. And if you think that I was saying this happened. VAR, if Diego Costa played in 2025, he wouldn't get away with half the shit he got. VAR would catch him out. And then as soon as I said that, it went to VAR. And as soon as it went to VAR, I knew they see that he's gone in elbow to neck. It's the red card.
Elbow to neck, and it's like I said, look, at least, at the bare minimum, at least, if you've jumped up for the ball and your eyes are on the ball, you're both eyes on the ball, and your elbow goes up, at least, right? He's looked at him. He's looked at him in the eyes. And he's gone, all right, wallop. That tells me it's deliberate. How are you doing that?
50-50, because he was never going to win that duel. Never in the right position to receive that header. So he was always looking to...
Mirali, thank you very much. How can Jackson be so irresponsible and immature? Get James and George on. I don't care who Maresca takes off. So should appeal to elongate Jackson's ban.
Jackson wasn't winning shit. He wasn't winning any duels. He wasn't doing nothing. Frustration got to him.
And big up to Gio. It's on the owners. We could have signed Osimhen.
No one will see. I'll get away with it.
And this is the thing with Newcastle. You're not going to win aerial duels. However, I respect the fact that we're trying to be more pragmatic, and sometimes Sanchez is clearing it. I don't want to...
And Chris, thank you very much, saying gutted because now we will sacrifice Lavia to bring on Sancho and Neto up top. We have to. George, we have to. There's no choice now. We're going to be exposed.
You have to accept that. You can't...
Rajib, thank you, mate. Never rate Jackson from day one. Honestly, get rid.
Against Fabian Shaw and Botman and Dan Burn. Of course you're not going to win the aerial duel. You know this. That is why before the stream started, when people said, what striker do you want? You said, you know what? Last summer, not keen on Osimhen. After watching us this season, not even looking at Osimhen Turkish League, just watching us. I said, you know what? Fair. Osimhen actually makes sense. Because you just need a complete contrast you already have. I need someone that aerially can compete. Doesn't have to elbow in the fucking eye socket to get the ball. Somebody that we can cross to when it's difficult to break down low blocks like this Newcastle side and play through them. Somebody you can put a good quality cross in and they can win the header, bullet header, 1-1. You need that type of player.
You have to.
Bro.
And
But this is a dogfight, bro. We're not coming here to play nice. It's not La La Land. We can come here. This is Newcastle away. And I said it before the game. Some people said, Newcastle not playing that well recently. About what they're doing.
Yeah.
Big game at home. St. James's, they're gonna
Bro, Newcastle could 10-game lose streak, and the next game's at St. James's Park. You best believe they're winning.
That's the thing.
Turn up, bro.
That's the thing.
Turn up. That's why I said I'll take a point.
The problem.
Take a point, bro.
The problem on top.
Get too carried away because we beat Everton. We're meant to beat Everton. We beat Fulham.
Big up Sahanka. Much appreciated.
Liverpool. Good result. I'm not even going to say you're meant to, but very good performance, very good. But this is a different level of difficulty. Newcastle away, they're fighting for Champions League. Their team's balanced. Nobody's rested. It's not easy. I'm telling you, a point is a good result. It's a good result. It's a very good result.
Yeah.
But now,
where's it coming from now?
I don't know.
God knows. God knows. The problem is as well, look, I said if you lose the game or things happen, all right, you lost to a better team, all right, that can happen. When you throw it away in this manner and the ramifications that might come from it, because we're asking for a top striker. Yeah, without Champions League football, this is why all this is a must, and we've put ourselves back in the conversation of actually getting Champions League football. Now we're throwing it away in this manner. How are you going to go into the window and attract what you actually need after that? What Jackson's done here might have actually had so much damage and ramifications coming out of it. It's going to affect the football club. But this is what we've been left to deal with from the very beginning. We've been let to deal with Jackson as our number one striker from the get-go. That was the initial mistake.
Yeah.
The recruitment's been a mess since day one. Man.
Do you know how damaging this red card is? I know he's been a bit on. He scores here, he doesn't score there, this, that. But at least, you can go in a match with a striker. Lads,
We got no one there.
this game, I'm hoping we somehow salvage something, which is just pure hopium. I don't think we can. It's going to be a miracle. But what about the next games now? What about Man United? What about Nottingham Forest? Without a striker?
We're going to stick Neto or Tyreek George up front.
Have to be George.
And that's what you're relying on with the pressure of actually having to be forced to win the games. Especially Nottingham Forest at the end. And then the Conference League final.
Really well and truly, when you've spent as much as we've spent, should we have to rely on George?
Exactly.
No. It's
Exactly.
embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Sack everyone.
Exactly.
Sack everyone because of that.
But when I say that, it's like into the chat, saying people that I chat to, other Chelsea fans like, oh no, you shouldn't criticise that. You have to see the positives. The positive is that George is a good player and use him because that's what we have. I'm like, well, that should not be the case.
Soccer Prim, thank you very much. This is pathetic. Younes, we need a striker.
The last 2 games.
Hillary, thank you for joining. New member.
Here's all this pressure in a position that you're still learning.
Kamaldeen, I still believe Chelsea can still win the game. I predict 2-1 to Chelsea. Respectfully, give me what you're smoking.
Like, what kind of nonsense is this? You know what I mean?
And not just that, if you don't perform, you believe our fan base is going to smash you.
But honestly, it's not how you develop young players. It's really not.
It's not.
It's not how you develop young players.
It's not structure.
It's not how you develop young players.
It's not structure.
We have to just hope now that he's just one of those guys that can just, he could just make it happen. Just make it happen.
Yep.
I get taking your chance when you come into the team, but you shouldn't set people up to fail either.
Exactly.
There's a balance.
Exactly.
Like, coming off the bench against Fulham and starting games in the Premier League, not the Conference League, is very different. And I feel like people don't understand that it's absolute shit in comparison to the Premier League. When they see George starting in the Conference League up front, we just do that in the Prem. You starts in the Conference League. We can do that in the Prem.
Top goal scorer.
Do you not take the Premier League seriously, or is the Premier League...
Naval Nation, thank you, mate. We need 2 wins and a draw, but now it's uncertain. It's 90% uncertain. Well done, Jackson. I can see us playing like this in the final. Slow, no reaction, just vibes.
People don't understand.
This is going to have huge damage.
Even the win against Fulham, lads, I'm telling you right now, that was something against the grain, because Fulham, they were in total control. How they just let that game go like that, I was shocked.
It was revenge,
I was like, wow.
They did the same to us. Remember?
They did the same. Yeah, they did the same. We were in control and they won. We did the same to them. So,
Louise, thank you very much. Don't worry, boys. It's all part of the plan. Now the owners don't have to choose between Chelsea and Strasbourg for Champions League football.
Everton,
for none.
Ones in between, then a good. I thought, okay, let's see. Let's see your true mentality today. Let's see what you're really made out of. Bro, what was there? 1 minute 36?
Reece James coming on.
I didn't even have my timer on yet.
Yeah, it was around there. 1 minute 30 or so. Somewhere there.
My timer honestly wasn't even ready. I was just shocked. I wasn't even angry. I was just shocked because I actually couldn't believe we conceded so quickly. I wasn't ready.
I just get fed up that the amount of set pieces that we have as well, the corners. Bro, for once, I actually wish we were a little bit like, just play the corners. Just play them.
But this is the thing, bro, is that Newcastle are very good at defending set pieces.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, look, you go through their team, it's a mismatch.
Yeah, it is a mismatch.
Like, you look at their back four. Livramento is a strong lad. You got Fabian Schär, Botman's back, and Burn. And then you got Tonali
Younes.
and Bruno Guimaraes. That's 6 players aerially that can eat you.
Yeah.
And then this is without Joe Linton.
Yeah.
Isak's very good in the air as well. Isak's very good in the air.
Yeah, of course.
I didn't even mention him, so I don't. There's no way in the air we're doing shit because like we haven't built. I said that at the start of the season. The team was built to play the game on the ground, into feet, in behind, and everything's got to be pretty cutbacks. It's got to be sexy. There's no way anything's getting done ugly. It's not happening. No ugly tactics can be deployed with this.
Apparently Madueke is off. Good. I didn't even see Madueke.
Something needs to be sacrificed.
Yeah, Madueke was not great on the left.
We're down to 10. Something's got to be
Yeah,
done.
we're down to 10. So I honestly I don't really know. I don't know what.
No.
10 men at Newcastle when you're chasing the game and they've got all that counter-attacking is.
Bro, Newcastle's really their fans stadium. So it was already tough.
We were already struggling.
Yeah.
Already.
Bro, exactly. We were already getting dominated with 11.
Already. And now
we were playing well.
Now we got to do it with no striker and 10 men.
We were getting dominated with 11, bro. Dominated.
I don't know about you guys. Second half about to start.
Yeah.
We better level up. We better level. I need a draw.
No, I'll take a draw all day long. All day long.
I wouldn't offer anything.
No, I agree. I agree. Just sit down and pray. Just don't expect anything at this point.
Don't do it after because you ain't getting shit.
Yeah.
Next season, not this joke thing again, bro. This Europa League nonsense. Cannot do this. We might be doomed for that now. With the way that this has all gone down now. Can't believe one moment of madness and everything.
This is
Everything.
why you don't leave your down to the wire like this. This is why you gotta beat it. This is why you gotta win those games.
Yep.
If you win those games and this happens, it's not a problem. You could just say, right, bad game, bad boat. You only need 3 points from the next 2. Point from the next 2. No stress, we're gonna get it. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. It's nothing to be praised. I said, even if we qualify for Champions League, if we qualify or we don't, the emotion should not be that distorted over a couple of points. You can't be like, oh, the world is over in 7th. But if we finished 3rd with an extra 3 points, we're the best thing since. No. This is the same season regardless. It's just the ramifications are different. The consequences are different.
Apparently, Livramento, is it true? True, is the ACL done?
Nah,
he's injured, yeah.
I mean he's down. He's bending his knee though. He looks alright.
Lads,
see.
I'll catch you after the game.
Nice one, lads. All right, have a good one.
Catch you guys later.
In a bit. There we are. That's Chris, thank you very much, mate. Younes, you've been my constant throughout this turbulent new ownership. Long live you and all you can eat. See, much appreciated, Chris. Thank you for that. That's a nice. That's nice. I appreciate it. And honestly, you guys have been a constant for me too, man. Honestly, me coming on and talking, it feels like therapy. You know. So overall. Yeah, it's nice. Well, we share this at least, but oh my God, we need more than a miracle at this point. More than a miracle. Newcastle with the extra space, already 1-0 up, 10 men. Right now, we've got Reece James has come on. I'm trying to figure out what shape are we in here. Bucray on the left, Enzo, Palmer. Palmer taking a shot straight to the keeper. BK, thank you very much. Give me 10 minutes with Winstanley and Stewart. Esteval comes to see Chelsea didn't get Champions League. I'm always never trust them since Roman is gone. Referee says no penalty. Reece James with the strength there to shield Gordon off the ball. Funny that, isn't it? Could have done with that in the first half. Yeah, that's a solid barge. Shoulder strength. Palmer, Enzo, Cucurella. Look at that. Giving it away again. Newcastle with the extra space. Here they come again. Here they come again. Ball in. Just about cleared. Nice first ball from Lavia. All right. Caicedo into Enzo. You know what? If we can get something with 10 men, I will big up all of these guys on the pitch right now. With 10 men away at Newcastle, if we somehow get something out of this game, I am showing all of these guys respect. Reece James. Jackson's still going to flip and get wrecked though. Chalobah. Cucurella. Enzo. Lavia. Palmer. Giving it away. See, those little breaks is where we got to be careful. Oh, mate. Gordon's getting bodied. Bodied. Good strength by Colwell. Turn. Caicedo. He's actually got space. Got space. What? Does he make it? Neto's made it. On the ball. Goal kick. Ah, man. Unbelievable. Yep, that was a goal kick. Good decision. I think Newcastle are just going to be waiting for the space to reveal itself, the break, and then try and catch us out, basically. That's what I think their game plan is going to rely on. Nice little 1-2. Neto. You know what? It's considering the circumstances, it's been a really bright start to the second half for Chelsea. Brighter. But again, I do feel like Newcastle know what they're doing. Newcastle don't need to overcommit. They know they can allow some Chelsea to have the ball, just contain defensively, try and hit on the break, try and put the sting into us and then get the second goal. I think that's what Newcastle's plan is right now. Chelsea, we just have to try and utilize every single moment we have on the ball. Try and make it work. One way or another. We ain't got a choice. We're one man down. We're exposed. We've got space that we're having to let Newcastle have. Ball to the left-hand side. Cucurella. See what I mean? We're actually... Ball in. There's no one there. Of course there isn't. Bloody hell. Palmer and Enzo are basically de facto strikers at this point. And you know, when you're down to 10 men and you have that much space exposed, everyone's going to have to put in a little bit of an extra shift. There's more running, there's going to be more tiredness, there's going to be more towards the end of the game. It's not easy to play with 10 at a place like this. It's not easy. That's why I'm saying if we actually get something from this, I will be shocked. Cucurella. Back to Chalobah. Sanchez. He's gone long. To who? To the fan in row E. Miley is coming on for Newcastle. Who's coming off? Botman. Botman's come off. Miley's come on. That's interesting. Tactically, that's very interesting. How are Newcastle set up? They've taken a defender off to put on a midfielder. Livramento maybe tucking in. Louise, thank you very much for your super chat, my friend. To be real, Jackson's presence is not missed so far. We are playing like we have 11 men and a useless striker up front. Here come Newcastle again. Good defending. Good defending from Reece James there. Funny that. Millball, thank you very much. Yo, Younes, I've been working the entire match. What has happened so far? You don't want to know. You do not want to know. Chat, do you want to help me out here? And put it in writing. We let in an early goal. And then Jackson got sent off because he elbowed someone in the face deliberately. And since then, we've just been in the mud. Now we've come out for the second half. And we're actually looking, considering the circumstances, we're looking better. Cucurella. But again, is there an element of Newcastle allowing us the ball? Trying to catch us, which they've not done yet. Or are Chelsea en route to possibly actually getting something from the game, even with 10 men? That would be miraculous at this point. Yeah, Steve, Jackson season over. That's his, mate. His career should be over, as far as I'm concerned. Ball in behind. Here's Isak. Here's Isak. Good defending, Levi Colwell. Corner ball, Newcastle. Tonali to take the corner. Jackson suspended. Yeah, he's done for the season now. It's finished. Tonali feeds it to Isak. Isak again. On his own. Wandile, thank you very much. Saying Palmer always killing the attack, never makes runs. Killing the attack in terms of maybe holding on to the ball too long. Yes, I've seen that a couple of times today. Oh, Cucurella. Go on, Cuckoo. Go on, mate. Go on, Cucurella. I have to go backwards. Millball, thank you very much. I'm not surprised that the guy that tries to copy famous strikers with haircuts instead of abilities gets sent off. He not just bottled it. He didn't just bottle it today. He looked like he, you know, full on went Judas on us and just decided to throw the season in the bin. Horrible. Leon, thank you very much, mate. In hospital with pancreatitis. Had to turn it off, mate. Get well soon. Yeah, don't stress yourself. Don't stress yourself. Focus on your health, mate. Priority. Reece James. Colwell. Cucurella. Chalaba. Younes, that's disrespecting Judas. Wow. Yeah, it probably is. Caicedo. Good lad. Good lad. Unbelievable. Lavia, Cucurella. Enzo. We've got a lot more of the ball. We've not worked their keeper yet, but we've got a lot more of the ball. Can we make it work? I hope. We can only pray. Lavia's intercepted. A lot of pressure here. Lavia. Neto. Obvious. Too obvious. Too obvious. Reece James. We're too static. Again, we're too static. Too static. And yeah, Reece James has tried to pass it through in between the line. He's been intercepted. Here come Newcastle on the break. This is where you got to be careful of Newcastle. This is where. Look at the space. Oh my God. That's a poor ball in. That could have been 2-0. That could have been 2-0. I'll be honest. Every time we lose the ball, I'm praying. Every time. Because we're exposed. Whether we like it or not, we're exposed. That's what we've been put into. Can't believe, man. Cannot believe it. Ahmed, thank you very much. We lose to Betis and bottle another game. Conference League again. I'm not playing that competition, mate. Cucurella. Oh, good save. Big up Cucurella. Big up. Lavia to the left-hand side. Cucurella brings it down. Good lad. Cucurella has been flawless. Enzo. That corner or throw? Chelsea are doing what Chelsea have to do at this point. We're actually playing all right. We're playing well. Considering we're one man down. We're actually playing well. Free kick Newcastle. Ashley Barnes has gone down. Harvey Barnes. We're not making that mistake again. There's the Chelsea fans up in the sky. So you see how high up they are for those that don't know. So far up. Ardsmaster24, thank you very much, saying my A-levels begin 9 a.m. tomorrow. I chose to potentially risk my career to support my team just to get repaid like this. I'm actually speechless. Jackson owes you a career. Message him and tell him to give you 100k. Actually, go for more. That's 2 weeks' wages for him. You know what I mean? He should give you a month's salary. Andres, thank you very much for your super chat. Me again. Actually, Jackson did something good for us. The team is looking much better without him. Big up for Jackson. Don't say that. Don't say that. But what's happening? All right, Gordon's off. Gordon's getting spun, to be fair, by Reece James. Got him in the pocket. But yeah, going back to the point, we are actually looking better. But there is an element here to be careful. Krath is on. Newcastle know that they got the extra space. They know that they don't need to exert so much energy. They can just try and catch us on the break. Which is what we had the advantage of using against Liverpool. We're playing better. We have to score. We make one mistake, we could get cooked. It'll be 2-0. We need the goal. See, oh, there we are. Giving the ball away very cheaply. Very cheaply. $25 minutes to go. Still Newcastle 1, Chelsea 0. Reece James, well done. Well done. Sanchez goes long. Neto. Little nutmeg. Lavia. Reece James. Caicedo. This is mad. With 10 men, the way we're playing, I actually feel better. Feel better. Neto brings it down. Chelsea throw. Chalaba. Kukurea. Enzo. That's where you need a striker. Running into that space. Oh, nice from Lavia. Just about. Tried to go back post again. That's where you need a striker. Those sort of crosses into the box. That's where you need a striker. Which we ain't got. I wonder why. And wants to start a career in UFC. You know? Wants to drop the people's elbow. Not the people's elbow. This is the anti-people's elbow. The people are not for it. Anti-people's elbow. From Nicholas Jackson. Good tackle. Good tackle, Caicedo. Enzo. Into Palmer. 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 He's done too much. He's done too much there. He's won the corner. He's done too much. He had the chance to get it into the box. But then again, when you get it into the box, like, you got to look at who is in the box. We're playing better, though. We're playing better. We actually look like we're going to score. You know what I mean? We have to. Neto. Palmer. Caicedo. Lavia, Reece James. Reece James goes diagonal. Goal kick. "20 minutes plus stoppage time to go," pretty much. We've hit 69 minutes. Newcastle 1, Chelsea 0. Chelsea down to 10. Bit of a miracle at this point. But Chelsea, weirdly enough, with 10 men, we're intercepting better. We're winning the ball better. We're moving the ball better. We're playing better. Players are moving better. But we've not... Actually, Kukurea's worked the keeper. We've had one big chance. That was it. Over the top. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. You see how easy it is for them to get in behind? That's what I'm talking about. We can play and play and play and do everything we can do. But that's all it takes for Newcastle to get in behind, because they have that space. We're exposed. We are exposed. And it's just a really poor finish. He's kind of done the right thing. He's just not got the accuracy. Is that Kraft who's down? Yep, it is. Sancho's coming on. Who's coming off? That's a foul, isn't it, ref? That's a foul, no? Enzo's been pushed. Oh, and that's a foul for Newcastle. First time I've got a problem with you, ref. I'm not going to lie. I would want Tyreek George on. Yeah, I would want Tyreek George as well. Because at least with George, you know, all it is one shot. Then again, Sancho has put it top bins before. You never know. Never know. But George is dynamic. Tonali. Newcastle now taking their time on the ball. Ball to the right-hand side. Kraft, look at the space. Look at the space. It's hard for Chelsea to remain tight. Here we go. Here we go. Good tackle. Good tackle. Is that Levi Colwell? Goal kick. Well done. Well done. Proper challenge, that. Bloody hell. Sanchez almost getting caught out. We've been nicked there. Here come Newcastle again. Oh, little through ball there from Jacob Murphy straight into Isak. It's unlucky. What's the ref? What, subs? Gusto. What the hell is Gusto gonna do? Chalobah. And Lavia. Oh boy. Oh boy. Reece James is gonna tuck inside. Yeah, there's the paper. Yeah, Reece James is gonna tuck inside. Gusto on the right hand flank. And Sancho. Yeah, it's just an extra attacker, which it could be counterproductive. Newcastle might just have found even more space. Here come Newcastle. Oh my God, that ball was terrible. Terrible. James, thank you very much for your super chat. Chelsea will sign 3 new unfertilized eggs after this. I mean, yeah, that's might all we only have access to if we don't get Champions League football is, you know, embryos. Or as you said, even unfertilized eggs. Yeah, you know, just get the eggs ready. You know, if we consign some eggs and we consign some sperm, we can make our own kids. You know, Cobham will be turned into a test tube lab. IVFFC, do you know what I mean? Oh, man. But yeah, this is very risky from Maresca. But again, I can't blame Maresca completely for this because we got to do something to get a result. Do you know what I mean? That's the situation we've been put in. Now, does it expose even more space? Yes. Does it mean we can have more on the pitch to possibly get a goal, though? Yes. So, to an extent, I get it. Yeah, sometimes you got to risk it to get the biscuit. Do you know what I mean? Here come Newcastle. Good challenge. Oh, that's a poor touch. from Barnes, but they built that up beautifully. They played that brilliantly. But again, very easy to expose us. But here come Chelsea. Now, this is where the risk might work out and we get reward for it. You know, there's a proper 50-50 risk to reward ratio element to this now. Is Reece James, Caicedo, Palmer, the Sancho. Oh, Neto. Corner ball. Come on. 12.5 minutes in. Or left, not in. I wish it was 12.5 minutes in. Corner ball. Enzo, what are you doing? Where's the flipping discipline, man? They're gonna provoke you. We're losing 1-0. Enzo, flipping, keep calm for flip's sake, man. Man just went, boss. Just flung him to the ground. Just relax. What kind of corner is that? Oh my God. Oh my God. Caicedo, nice, nice. Neto. All right, Neto. Okay. Gusto. Cucurella. We need some shots. Sancho. Palmer. Wow. Wow. Palmer's got to do better there, man. Just cross the ball in the box. As it stands, Newcastle up into third. Man City in fourth, 66, 65. Chelsea 63, Villa 63. And Forest are still to play. We could end up in sixth by the end of today. I'll take a point. At this point, I will take a point. A point. Not only, you know, yeah, it keeps us near to where we are, but it keeps Newcastle close to us. I'll take it. Considering the circumstances, give me a point. For me right now, it's a good result. Go on, Enzo. Sancho. He's hesitating. Reece James. Gusto, Neto. Correa. Neto. Beautiful. Beautiful into Sancho. Sancho, make this work, please. Enzo. I thought he crossed it. And he's had a dig, and it's actually a corner. Should be a corner. Yeah, corner ball. Corner ball. Come on. Reese to take. Lift it up, please. Please. Ball in. Cleared. Back to Reese. Palmer. We got a player down. Get up, get up, get up, get up. If you can, mate, get up. Gusto. Palmer. Caicedo. No silly business here, lads. No silly business. You lose it here, we're done. Neto, who shifted to the left-hand side. Interesting. Ball in. Good ball. It's a good ball. I'm Newcastle. Well done, Colwell. Well done. That's a foul. Like, we got 7 minutes. We got 7 minutes. I understand we've been better. But we got we have to score. We have to score. We can't lose. We have to score. Sanchez. Neto. Back to Cucurella. Caicedo. Nice. Enzo. Ref. Free kick. All right. 6 minutes to go. Yellow card to Bruno Guimaraes. Cucurella. We need a goal. 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 Come on. Come on. Palmer. Free kick Newcastle. 5.5 minutes. Wow, 5 minutes to play plus stoppage time. Newcastle throw. We need something. We need something. I'm trying to put into words what I'm thinking at the moment. But what I'm thinking at the moment is I'm angry. I'm desperate. I'm hoping we get one goal. Because it at least it keeps things somewhat alive, at least. It makes things harder, don't get it twisted. I would want to have one. But considering the circumstances and the red card, the team haven't given up. They've actually played well the second half, but in the back of my mind, I've got the constant fear of not making Champions League football and then going into the summer window, we're not going to get what we need. We'll be screwed. That's what the ramifications are from this. We need Champions League football. We need it. And I'm worried that it could be just a little too far gone. All because of one... well, not all because. There's other things that led up to this moment. But when we had it in our hands We've thrown it away over something stupid because of one player. And now everyone else has been left to pick up the pieces. And I'm feeling like we can, but are we going to? I don't know. 3 minutes left plus stoppage time. Ball in. Reece James! Oh, man! That header, man. That header. But then again, guys, we are in a position right now where we are hoping Reece James is going to score a header like that. Realistically, that should be Jackson there burying it. Free kick, Newcastle. Got a yellow card coming out here. Handbags. I love how everyone's like, well, Jackson wouldn't have scored. Jackson would have ducked. Jackson would have missed. Jackson's not good in the air. Jackson, okay. I agree. So I ask a question. Why is he the #1 striker then? You know? It's clear. My problem now, without Champions League football, where is that striker coming from? That's my fear. Carlos, thank you very much for your super chat. Really does feel like a final, but at least the boys going out on their shield. My heart is pumping up the Chelsea win, lose or draw. You're not wrong. But we've been let down. We've been severely let down. We've been severely let down. Oh my God. Yeah. There we are. Game, set, and match. See what I mean? When you have the ball, you have the ball, you have the ball, you have the ball. Now, I'm not saying anything against in terms of Chelsea here. We're down to 10 men. What the hell do you want us to do? But that extra bit of space is always there. That extra second for a player to make a decision is always there. Newcastle didn't even have to do much this second half. They're 2-0 up. It took one shot. Yeah? One shot. It's a deflection as well. But it's gone in. But it's gone in. He's taken the shot and it's gone in. They can afford to go down that route. Simple. We were put in a situation where we had to force something with limitations. And even then, we had Cucurella taking one shot. That's the only chance we managed to get ourselves. I don't blame the team being down to 10 men, but I'm just saying, the situation we've been put into because of the red card is something so huge. You're asking for a miracle against Newcastle to actually get something out of it. Vasil, thank you very much, saying, man, sorry, but we didn't deserve to lose. Collectively, yeah, we didn't. But Jackson plays for Chelsea. What Jackson does, what Jackson did, has allowed us to lose. It means we deserve having employed Nicholas Jackson to deserve to lose because of what he's done. You know what I mean? Like, someone will tell you, Chelsea don't deserve to lose. But what Jackson did deserves a loss. You know what I mean? The team, though, these lot don't deserve it. These lot don't deserve it. This second half, from all of these guys, fair play to them. I've not got one bad thing to say about them. They've been handed a really, really bad hand here. And they've given it a go. Zach, thank you very much. I'm now a Leicester City fan later. I hope they help. We're going to need more than that now, mate, my friend. We're going to need more than that. Actually, yet to be fair. Juno says, going into work late for this. Sorry, my friend. Yeah, Nottingham Forest, Leicester City. We're going to need a flipping miracle. We're going to need a miracle from Leicester. Miracle. Miracle. I am going to be doing the watch long for Barcelona versus Real Madrid. Yeah. Because I want to watch football calmly today. And that's one hell of a game that I think we're going to pay attention to. At the same time, I will keep tabs on what's going on with Nottingham Forest and Leicester City, but I'm not expecting anything. Nottingham Forest are at home against Leicester City. You know what I mean? I mean, asking Leicester to do us a favour here is almost asking for flipping... it's asking for a lottery ticket. Palmer, no one in there. We've got Man United next. And then we've got Forest. The game later on against Leicester, this could be a situation where we go to Forest and all Forest will need against us is a draw. That could be a situation. This is why this game was so important. This game was so... Oh my God, Nicholas Jackson. My goodness. My goodness. Nah, if it was down to me, he's getting yap-stamped. I don't even care. I've not got any sympathy. He's getting yap-stamped. I'm getting him sold immediately for a cut price. I don't care if it makes a financial loss. You're out of here, my friend. Vassal, thank you very much. Did them a favour before. Maybe it's time to pay up. That's true, you know. We did do them a favour before. We helped them win the Premier League. It would be nice if they can do us a favour. But they're relegated. And they're going to Nottingham Forest as well. If this was at Leicester, I'd be like, maybe. Like Southampton got a job done at home against City. Maybe. Nottingham Forest, City ground? I don't see it. I don't see it. Unbelievable. Ronnie, thank you very much for your super chat. You probably beat us Friday, as it's before Europa. It is before Europa. And there's the end. There's the end. Right. That's that, ladies and gentlemen. That is that. We are in a pickle. We're going to need to pray for Leicester to do us a favour. If Leicester don't do us a favour, it is officially out of our hands. Simple. George, thank you for your super chat. If we went to UCL, we'd lose first round. Like this we would. But again, we need the Champions League to go into the window and do something serious. Without Champions League, forget it. We're going to sign more babies. And the problem is, it wasn't even down to these players that were on the pitch today. It was down to one flipping player and one red card and one stupid decision that's put the whole club in jeopardy. There we are, guys. I'm going to jump onto the review. And then later, make sure you guys are here. We'll do the Barcelona-Real Madrid watch-along. We'll watch that together. And we'll keep tabs on Nottingham Forest-Leicester as well. So make sure you guys are here. And I will catch all of you later on. See you for the review. See you for the watch-along later. Thank you for everyone that contributed. Thank you to everyone that was that's been here, that's interacted. I'm sorry about the result. And hopefully something miraculous happens later on and we're still in the top 5. That's all I can hope for now. I'll see all of you in a bit. Thank you so much for watching, people. Look after yourselves in a bit. Take care. And peace.